I have no idea what is up with this whole multiple social media trend thing that goes on. Texting and calling. These two things make up a majority of what these apps do. So why do you even need them? Now, the only ones that I have are Facebook and YouTube and of course my cell phone. That's all that I ever need. They do everything that I need or otherwise want to do. There is no need for Kik or Instagram, Snapchat, and all these other hundreds of different social media apps. YouTube is something that I can, put out to the public in video form, and it's not just limited to those that are on my friends list. It is public for everyone to stumble upon or otherwise subscribed. Facebook. That is a way with which I can reach out to people that are only on my friends list and not available to the public for anyone to stumble upon or otherwise based on a subscription thing. It's only specific to those that I want to see my content on my social media. So I can post statuses, I can make mass outreach to multiple different people at once, post a status for everyone to see that I want to see, so on and so forth. Furthermore, I can comment, message, and like. Okay? The usual functionalities of social media. So, in turn, it can replace texting and in some cases even calling. However, that brings us to the cell phone. Cell phone, I can text people singularly if I want, or otherwise call them and vocally communicate. And therefore, that does everything that I could ever want. I mean, I can even send photos, video, whatever. Although with the shitty cell phone quality, I prefer not to do it that method. With Facebook, I can upload a very good quality video or photo and send it. Nonetheless, what I'm getting at here is that you truly only need one social media. If you can send a message, see what your friends are doing, comment on it, and send photos and videos, that kind of thing. That's all you need. There's no reason to have 15 different fucking social media apps or whatever the hell. There's no point in it. It's nonsensical. It's asinine. Why would I need 15 different ways to do the same thing? It's lunacy. It's idiotic. For instance, Twitter is considered like the dumbed down version of Facebook. You post a status, you can post photos and videos, but the character limit is there, And then there's Instagram and Snapchat and all these other apps that basically do the same damn thing with their stupid filters and shit. And I'm just thinking to myself, if you want to post a photo of yourself, you can do it on, one social media. You don't need 15 other ones to do it. I just can't wrap my mind around that. It just doesn't make sense. Kik and all this other stuff, it's like you can do that on Facebook. You can message people on Facebook or you can text them, and if they're strangers or whatever, then whatever, I get it. But to say that, to otherwise think that you'll need more than just a couple different methods of communicating with your friends and family and other strangers that you may meet or want to talk to or whatever, is just complete and absolute lunacy. Idiocy, really. I'll just never understand the need for all these different apps and social medias to do the same damn thing, other than very, very minuscule differences between them. Some of them are aimed specifically towards their filter apps, whereas Facebook is the do-it-all thing, and Twitter is specifically aimed to, I guess, be the shorter, smaller version of Facebook or whatever. I don't know. main point being is like, is it just me that sees it this way? Am I just that old-fashioned? Is it because it used to be the only thing that I had was Facebook and AIM? Maybe Windows Messenger Live if I was in the mood? But I only ever used AIM and MySpace back in the day? Is that why I have this minimalistic need? Or want or whatever? I don't know. I don't know. Am I the only one that thinks like this? I sure hope not. But yeah, I see it all the time. They have like Kik, Twitter, Facebook, and all these Snapchats and Instagrams and all these other different apps that do the same thing. Send messages, upload photos, make statuses, comment on things, like things, the whole 10 yards. They do the same fucking thing, just with small little changes, small little differences here and there. Why do you need so many different versions of the same fucking thing? I cannot wrap my mind around that. Like, what the fuck? Of course, it has a lot to do, at least from how I think, because I am not a mainstream fad person. I am counterculture because of my gothic nature. So I don't feel the need to fit in. I don't have this like desire or yearning to be accepted by my fellow peers type situation where, as everyone else, that's their number one priority in life, is to be accepted by everyone in mainstream and gotta fit in, gotta do what everyone else is doing type mentality. Like the sheep that they are, the dead fish that they are flowing along the stream. And so I can see things from a very, very objective point of view. That being that the social stigmas of all these different apps being out there, that they have to use it, they have to get it because everyone else is. And it's this sort of like, what am I missing out on type thing, you know. That's why when there's 3 selections, people generally have an easy idea of picking which one. However, if they're presented 20 different options of flavors or what have you to choose from, then they feel like they're missing out on something, and they're just like, I want to have this, but I want to have that, but I want to have this, but I want to have that type of thing. And it's very much hard for them to figure out which flavor or which item they want out of the different colors or the this or the that, because they feel like they're missing out on something. So I think a lot of it has to do with that, from, you know, how I see things and from the counterculture type perspective. But I don't know. Again, I only ever have Facebook, and that's it.